everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Detective Pikachu Returns running on Nintendo Switch. Oh, thanks for coming all this way. He says it's only natural to help a friend in need. We're grateful for your help, Dermanitan. Thanks, Luxray. He says not to get the wrong idea. He just has the same goals as us right now. That's all. But it's still a big help. We're glad you're on our side, Luxray. Do you have time to talk, Garbodor? How about you? You help the janitor pick up trash? Sounds like you're a hard worker. You don't expect to be praised just for collecting snacks? Oh, right. Trash is like a treat for you. Just like that Trubbish we met the other day. About the building. Have you ever seen any other humans here? He says he's never seen any other humans besides the janitor. That tracks with what the janitor said. Is there any way to get inside that building? It's never been inside. Gotcha. Well, that doesn't help us. Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? Anything at all? Sometimes you find strange snacks? Sorry, but we're not here to talk about your Is this one of the snacks you found today? It's a food wrapper. Why would a used food wrapper be here if people don't come here? What? You find these all the time? Even though no one comes here? Hey, Garbodor, mind if we keep this? We can give you some other trash in exchange. Thanks, Garbodor. This could be the clue we've been looking for. A used food wrapper at a facility no one ever goes to. What could it mean? Mind if I ask you some questions? About you.
Hey.
What do you do for fun around here? Sunbathing, eh? Sounds nice and peaceful. I bet that feels great. And the building? You've never seen any other people around here besides the janitor? Wait a second. There's something caught in Tangella's vines. Oh, they're shards of glass. How'd these get in there? You think they might have gotten on you when you went inside the building? Wait, you've been inside? Hey, Tangella, how'd you get inside? The door's right near us. These smaller doors, huh? What? These doors were unlocked until just recently? So, now they're locked and you can't get in anymore. This place has supposedly been shut down for ages. Why would these doors be locked all of a sudden? I don't know, but it definitely raises some questions.
Hey.
Tangella was talking about those small doors right there, yeah? Let's turn our attention there, Tim. When we tried to open them earlier, they were chained shut. Let's try again now. You mind if we ask you some questions, Diglett? Do you live here? This place is nice because it's comfy digging, eh? And it's nice being able to dig as much as you want without any humans around, huh? Humans don't usually consider Diglett to be pests, you know? Farmers especially love Diglett. The soil is always perfectly tilled after you dig through it. Yeah, for real. Don't be afraid to visit places with humans around. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you. Diglett hasn't seen any people around, but it did mention something pretty interesting. What did it say? Sometimes at night, when Diglett's underground and trying to sleep, it hears a lot of noise. Noise underground, you mean? Yep, got curious about the noise and went into the building to check it out, but no one was there. When it went back underground, though, it could still hear the noise. Noise when nobody's there. Strange. Wait, how'd you get inside the building? It says it dug a hole through the floor of the building. Wow, it's surprisingly powerful to be able to dig into a building from underneath it. I wonder what that sound underground was. I'm glad you came. She's been wanting to do something to thank us for helping solve the jewel theft case. Oh, that's totally not necessary. Thank you, Growlithe. Really. Thanks for having our backs. Are all these Pokemon that just showed up with you?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry. They're all nice. How about Garbodor? Garbodor's my partner. He loves garbage and gladly gobbles it all up. How'd you get in the building? How do I get in? I don't. I've never been inside. You don't clean the inside? I've only been hired to clean the grounds outside the building. I don't have a key, so I couldn't get inside even if I wanted to. What this food wrapper? Oh, I don't often see other people's trash like that here. I guess someone came by here after all. Yeah, you're absolutely worthless. He says he's not sure how useful he'll be, but he'll help however he can. Happy to have you with us, Pangoro. Pikachu, did you go all the way to Bamboo Burrow just to find Pangoro? Nah, I got a bird Pokemon to relay that message for me. Same with all the others. He said he'd come help no matter where we are. Thank you, Pangoro. We really appreciate it. These small doors are definitely the ones Tangela told us about. There's a chain or something on the other side keeping them from opening. So they're locked from the inside. What's going on? Strange these doors were unlocked until recently. Who locked these doors? Well, I think we've checked everything we can for now. What do you think, Pikachu? Is Unisys really here? Yeah, I think the chances are pretty good they're using this place as their base. I got a few reasons for thinking that. The first is Diglett's story about the noise it heard coming from the building. The second is what Tangela said about those smaller doors being locked from the inside. And the third is the food wrapper that Garbodor found. Any one of those things on their own wouldn't mean much. But taken all together, we can pretty safely conclude there are people here. Exactly. I think those things are linked by more than coincidence. I guess we really do need to look around inside. So the next thing we gotta figure out is how to get inside. Yeah, the whole place is closed up and locked down. Since walking in through the front door entrance is the no-go, let's think of another way. Got any bright ideas? Did you think of a way to get us inside the building? Find out where someone has been entering and leaving. Find a hole that leads to the building. Can we get in through the small doors? Find out where someone has been entering and leaving. New trash was found on the ground, so there must be a way in and out of the building that someone's been using. We may be able to find that way inside if we get a Pokemon to help us. Well, either of these two are fine. Diglet seems to have entered the building before. There may be a hole somewhere that leads into the building. Maybe we can use that hole Diglett dug. You can crawl through that hole to get inside the building. Love where your head's at, but I don't think that hole might... So don't you think that hole might be too small for us? Huh, now that you mention it, if the hole's only big enough for a Diglett, then yeah. Hey, don't look so down, Tim. Let's just think of some other way. I guess we do that one.
Okay.
That food wrapper Garbodor found. It looked like it had been discarded pretty recently. True, and this place does get cleaned regularly. So that trash couldn't have been left here that long ago. But the janitor said we're the first people he's ever seen here. Maybe that trash blew in from somewhere. But there aren't any houses or other facilities nearby. Unless the trash came from inside the lab and got blown out here. You might be onto something. In that case, if we follow the scent of this wrapper, maybe we can find the entrance. Yeah, since it's relatively new trash, the scent is probably still fresh. I'd say it's worth a try.
Oh,
If we're hoping to follow a scent, then it's time to ask for Grolith's help. Agreed. Good thing I asked her to come. Now let's go ask her. Hey, Grolith, we need your help with something. We'd like you to track down the scent from this wrapper. Piece of cake, huh? Just what I wanted to hear. You okay with us getting right to it, Tim? Please do. Okay, let's do it like last time, Grolith.
hey.
Can you try tracking the scent from around the small doors by Tangela? Sure can. It just leads back to the janitor. Huh? The scent suddenly disappeared. It disappeared? Well, sort of. It's more like the scent goes on past this point, actually. Past these steel drums, you mean? I guess we better do something about them if we want to go any further. Let's go get Tim and the others. Pikachu says the scent continues past here. But there's no way to get back there to search. Yeah, it'd take all day to move this many steel drums. Guess we're gonna have to get smashy. What? You've got to be kidding. I know it's a rough approach, but we don't have time to dawdle. The drums at least seem to be empty, so I'm sure we can enlist one of our pals to help. Have you always approached your investigations this way? Depends on the situation. It's a great detective's job to find the shortest route to the truth. So, who should we ask for help? He says he's better at moving things. If you want to break something, we should ask Darminitan. You're right, Pangoro. We'll ask him instead. He says he can handle anything that calls for brute strength. In that case, I think Darminitan is definitely the best one to ask for help with this. Want us to get started right away, Tim? Yeah, just be careful not to hurt yourselves. Oh, we're counting on that strength of yours, Darminitan. Are you ready for this? Grr. There's a hole in the wall. I wonder if that trash from before blew out of here. Yeah, I think it did. Me and Pangoro won't fit through that hole, so we'll have to smash open a bigger one. Whoa, if you do that, the whole building could collapse. We'll unlock the doors from the inside. For now, you two can just wait here. If you say so. Tim, check this out. You're right. Looks like we can get inside through this hole. Are you ready to head in, Tim? Of course. That's why we're here. All right, let's do it. So, this is what the inside of the lab looks like. It sure is messed up. Did you hear me, Pikachu? Huh? Oh, I was just so shocked by how trashed this place is. Or how trashed this place is. Kind of speechless. Yeah, I know they weren't doing any upkeep, but would it really get this bad in just 2 years? So, this is where it happened. What's up, Rachel? This must be where the Pokemon went berserk during the R incident 2 years ago. That's why there's a hole in the wall and the room's in such disarray. I see. This place must have been left just as it was at the time of the incident. Mama must have been... Are you okay, Rachel? If being here's too painful, it's totally fine if you want to wait outside. I think I just need a moment to myself, if that's all right. I thought I was ready for this, but it's hitting me harder than I expected. Take your time. I understand. Poor girl. I'm sure she would have preferred to steer clear of this place. But all signs point to Unitas being here. Let's start looking for clues. Right. Something felt strange when I came into this room. What could that have been?
Oh,
Look, Pikachu, there's another food wrapper on the floor. It's the same one as the one we got from Garbodor. That means this trash is another piece of evidence that people have been in and out of this place. Yeah, and there might be more proof too. Let's keep looking.
oh,
Look, footprints. Are they human? Couldn't be. They're too big. There's no dust over them either, so they must be recent. I think these are probably Tangelo's footprints. I see. It must have left those footprints when it came inside. The lab scientist must have used this cupboard. What's up there? I can't see what's on the shelves. You gotta tell me. Wait a second. I'm looking. Looks like it's just chemicals and stuff. What's this? It's a key. What a weird place to keep a key. Wonder what it's for. Let's take it with us. We might be able to use it later. Yeah, we'll let you know if we need your help again. Let me know if you see anything strange. I can't see what's up there from down here. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. He says this place looks even rougher than the police station. Can't say I disagree. Everything's trashed here. What do you suppose these chemicals are used for? Careful, Tim. The last thing we need right now is you hurting yourself. Yeah, I know. You worry too much.
oh.
What do you think this stain is? Kind of looks like a chemical spill or something. Maybe some chemical spill during the Pokemon rampage. Based on the smell and how dusty it is, I'm guessing this isn't a recent stain. Still, we don't know what chemical this was. We better not touch it. There's a note here. Read it aloud, would you? From the management team regarding search procedures. Upon discovery of the object in question, collect it immediately. Once the object is collected, use concrete to seal off the first floor hallway. Please be aware of the following. Destroy the switchboard on the first floor. Do not leave any trash behind, such as food or drink containers. Due to the building's dilapidated state, watch your step as you move about. These appear to be instructions of some kind. What do you suppose this management team is? I have no idea. But at least now we know for sure that people have been here. Yeah, we still don't know who's been here or how many of them there are. But they were clearly following orders to search for something. But how'd they get out of here? Good question. The door was locked from the inside. And why did the note say to seal off a hallway with concrete? There's still a lot we don't understand. Let's keep investigating.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Tim. I hope I'm not holding you back. No worries. Take your time. Thanks, but I'm worried about Papa too. I can't just stand here and brood forever. I just need to rest a sec. Then I can help. Promise. Thanks, Rachel. This must be really hard for her, but she's doing a great job hanging in there. Everything's a mess inside the cabinets. This wasn't done by a rampaging Pokemon. Someone must have been searching the room for something.
Oh.
The switchboard panel is open. It's completely busted inside. I guess this is why there's no electricity. That note said to destroy the switchboard on the first floor, remember? Yeah, so someone did this on purpose. But why would they need to do this? They probably wanted to make it look like the first floor didn't have electricity. To make this place look shut down and abandoned? I think so. Seems pretty likely. Especially since that note seemed to contain instructions for keeping something hidden. What else does it want me to look for? These are the doors we couldn't open because of the chain. The chain's fastened with a padlock. We need to get this unlocked so Darmanitan and Pangoro can get in here. Sure would be convenient if that key we found earlier was for this lock. Let's give it a try. Here goes. Alright, that takes care of the chain. Sorry for the wait, fellas. So, Tim, what are your thoughts after looking the room over? It's pretty clear that someone's been coming in here. And based on that note, we know they had a purpose for doing so. Right. We're light on details, but we know something fishy's going on. We should try to figure out what exactly happened here. Based on that note we saw on the desk, we can safely assume that someone was giving instructions. What were the people actually up to? If we can figure that out, we might learn something useful about Unitas. Why don't you tell me what you think, Tim? Did you find any clues about what was going on here? Someone has been living here. Someone was researching R. This place is being used as a Pokemon playground. Someone sealed off the hallway in the back.
Okay.
The note we found said something about sealing off the hallway with concrete. That must mean there's a hidden hallway somewhere on this floor. Sealing off a whole hallway seems pretty extreme. All the more reason for us to find it. Yeah, let's go ask. If we're looking for a hallway that's been sealed up, we should probably ask one of our friends for help. Luxray Special Vision might be able to find something. What do you think? Time to get Luxray's help?
Okay.
Alright, Luxray, let's do this. Hey, there's an open space behind this wall. Bingo. Now you know where to go, but how exactly do you plan to get there? Break down the wall, of course. This measly wall doesn't stand a chance against Darmanitan. Could you please smash that suspicious-looking wall over there? Raring to go, huh? Let's let her rip, Darmanitan. Ooh, I smashed it good. Just like I knew you would. Thanks, Darmanitan. Let's all keep going. Wow, there was a whole hallway hidden behind that wall. And some stairs leading down, too. Someone must have really wanted to keep this hidden.
Yes.
Who'd have thought there'd be a secret hallway behind that wall? I bet there's stuff going on back there that someone doesn't want us to see. Let's go, Tim. Thanks, Darmanitan. That was a huge help. He says that's the least he could do. We still need your help later on. We'll be sure to ask you. There's a strange smell coming from up ahead. Do you know what it is? Well, she says she's not sure. Let's be careful as we keep going. That girl thinks he and Darmanitan can get through this time. Good. We wouldn't want to make you wait here. He says that was unnecessarily dramatic. This was the only way to get through. I wonder what's past these stairs. Only one way to find out. Are you ready to go down there too, Rachel? Yeah, thanks, Tim. I'm okay now. I need to know how Papa and Unitas are connected. Okay, let's go, everyone. I didn't realize this place had such a big basement. Yeah, the floors above aren't in use anymore, but it sure looks like this one is. If Unitas would go so far as to steal up a hallway, they must be keeping some pretty big secrets down here. And now it's time for us to uncover them. Yeah, let's go. What's this feeling? What's wrong? I think we're getting closer to my body. You can tell? Apparently, yeah. I wonder if Mewtwo's power has anything to do with it. So, Dad's body is somewhere in this building. Oh, and one more thing. It feels like Pikachu's consciousness is growing weaker inside me. Weaker? Why? It could be because I know who I am again, memories and all. Oh no. I don't know how long Pikachu can hold out, so we can't afford to dawdle. Don't worry, we won't let Pikachu's consciousness disappear. I swear I'll find a way to return you two to normal. Tim. Nonsense. We will now be conducting the final test of the cubes. Management and operation teams, please stand by on bottom floor B5. That broadcast just now. Sounds like there's a lot to investigate.
Tim, can we talk? Tim, you know how Sophia said she could understand what I was saying all along? Wonder why she never brought it up.
Yes.
The vibe down here is way different compared to upstairs. And I've got a bad feeling about the broadcast we just heard. We need to proceed carefully down here if we want to expose this organization's plan. For now, I think it's best if just Pikachu and I take a look around. Got it. I'll wait here. There should be some stairs behind this door, but I can't seem to get it open. It's locked. Looks like it needs a passcode.
Hey!
Wait, Tim. What is it? Look over there. Is that? Let's hide and see what happens.
Hey, did you remember to turn in the Aurora drop?
Yeah, I just dropped it off. Wasn't easy to get, though. Cramorant just refused to cough it up.
What are you all doing here? The mayor is here today to inspect the production line. No slacking off.
Yes, ma'am.
You, come with me. I need somebody to help set up on floor B5.
Ma'am.
You two, stand by on this floor until further notice.
Copy that.
Hey.
I heard people talking, so I came to see what was going on. Unitas is here, just like we thought. Our deductions were right on the money. And did you hear what they said? Did you hear what they just said, Tim? Yeah, something about the Aurora drop and a production line. Based on that broadcast we heard earlier, they gotta be talking about producing the cubes. And Papa's here to conduct an inspection. The mayor might still be on floor B5. Let's head down there and see if we can catch him. I guess we'll need to find a way to get downstairs. We gotta be careful, though. There are still some Unitas goons on this floor. They might have gone into one of the rooms around here. We should keep our guards up if we decide to walk into any of them.
Oh,
The elevator stopped at B5. Well, they did say they were heading down there. I tried pushing the button, but it's not working. I bet you'll need a card key. Then I sure hope we can find one somewhere.
oh,
This looks like a map of the facility. Lucky us, the floors all have labels. Let's see, floor B1 is labeled Management Team. Floors B2 and B3 are labeled Operations Team. And Research Team covers floors B4 and B5. Management, Operations, and Research. Seems like Unitas is made up of 3 teams. There's a map of this floor too. Looks like we're on B1, the floor used by the management team. The map says there are 2 rooms on this floor. And if we want to get down, we could either use the elevator or take the stairs. As long as we can get there without being seen. Well, for now, let's investigate.
Hey,
Oh, we're trying to get to floor B5, right? Let's check out the stairs or the elevator. You look nervous, Grolith. Are you okay? She's scared, but she won't let that stop her. Thanks, Grolith. We're glad to have you with us. Yeah, it feels way different down here compared to upstairs. Guess my hunch about this place was right. Then we better be extra careful from here on out. I'm acting weird? Hey, even I get nervous sometimes. We're infiltrating the enemy's base, for crying out loud. What is this place? Huh, I'm wondering that myself. We'll only know if we investigate.
Yes.
hey,
Where are the stairs? Stairs are next door? Are they?
Oh,
Looks like a terminal to input the passcode to access the stairs. Appears to be a 4-digit passcode, too. Oh, we want to access the lower floors, but we can't use the elevator. The stairs will work, but we need a passcode, right? Yeah, 4-digit number. Let's search this floor top to bottom for that passcode, then. Good idea. Someone might have written it down somewhere. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for Unitas, though. If we get caught, this case is as good as closed. Right, I'll be careful.
hey.
There's no reason to go back upstairs. Let's keep investigating the floor. Can I go past this thing now? Okay.
Hey,
Wait, did you hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it was? I don't know. As much as I'd like to find out, we just can't go barging blindly into rooms if we want to avoid Unitas. Brr, this is so frustrating. I can't make up what they're saying, but I can hear voices on the other side of this door. Probably the same guys from before. Guess we're not investigating this room. That's a ventilation duct. You might be able to squeeze through it, Pikachu. You're dredging up painful memories of the police station and the ruins. I guess I could go through there to gather info as a last resort. We'll keep it in mind at least. Are you sure you'll fit? I wouldn't want to get stuck in there. Don't sweat it. All our running around these past few days have got me nice and limbered up. But I don't know if I want to crawl through right at this very moment. Fair enough. We don't even know where it leads yet.
oh,
Security protocols have been updated due to instances of Pokemon escaping captivity. To prevent further incidents, pay close attention to each Pokemon's behavior. In the event that a Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on-site personnel via intercom. Escaped Pokemon are to be recaptured by any means necessary. They're keeping Pokemon captive here? Sure seems that way. This notice is warning people not to let any Pokemon escape. And past escape attempts have put him on high alert, as if this wasn't already challenging enough.
oh,
The passcode to access the stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. Aha! We can find the passcode in the standby room. Now there's a handy piece of intel. Yeah, there are 2 rooms on this floor. Which do you think is the standby room? Quickest way to find out is check both. Just be sure, let's look at the other notices too.
Oh,
Inspections occur nightly to ensure that the cubes are operating properly. Maintenance staff will be checking each room for any abnormalities. Thank you for your cooperation. According to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. And they gotta run these checks 7 nights a week? Sounds like a real grind. We can find the passcode to the stairway in the standby room. But there might be Unisys members in there, right? Yeah, we can't just go waltzing into a room without seeing what's inside first. Which means we need a hand from... Luxray. Glad we're on the same page. Let's go ask Luxray for help.
oh,
Oh, there's a water cooler here. The old Unitus watering hole, eh? Even bad guys gotta wet their whistles, I suppose. Then we better not hang around for long. Someone is bound to stop by sooner or later. Luxray, you'd be able to see what's beyond those walls, right? Should we get some help from Luxray now?
Okay.
Alright, let's do this, Luxray. There are 2 humans and an electrode in the room. It's the same humans who were in the hallway earlier. The one's wearing white. How's the electrode look? Normal. It's in the corner, looking bored. So you don't think it was captured by Unitus? At any rate, it sounds like we can't go in that room to investigate. True. If you want to get inside, you'll need a plan. Pikachu. Hold on a minute. Pikachu. What is it, Luxray? There's a Pokemon collapsed on the floor in there. What? Tell me more. Whatever you can see.
Oh, man. We gotta do something. But how can we get in there? That sounds promising.
The door appears to be locked. Then there's only one way to get inside. Where's the duct in that room lead to, Luxray? I can't tell from here. Too many walls in the way. Oh. Well, I did see a duct somewhere else on this floor. Wonder if I can get inside it. Let's go check it out, Luxray. I can kind of see more clearly from here. This duct leads to the room next to us. I can probably use it to reach that whooper then. What's your plan now? Let's head back to Tim for starters. I want to tell him about that whooper that needs our help. Hold on tight. Hold on. you want to stop riding Luxray? Be careful getting down. You worry too much, Tim.
Hey,
Tim, I've got to tell you something. Keep it down, Pikachu. Someone might hear you. All right, I'll tell you quietly then. There are some Unitas guys and an Electrode in the first room down the hall, which means we can't go in there. As for the second room, there aren't any Unitas guys, but what? A Whooper's collapsed on the floor in there. I'm worried about its condition. Shut away like that. That's awful. Is there anything we can do to help it? Shh. Now, look who needs to turn down the volume. I feel the same way as you, Tim. We've got to help it. Looks like a duct on the far side of the floor leads into that room. I ought to be able to squeeze through, especially if it's for a rescue mission. Sounds good. Let's go. I ought to be able to reach the room Whooper's in from here. I'll go check on it, so just sit tight. Got it. Here, let me help you get into the duct. Thanks, Tim. You gonna huck him in there?
Give me a boost.
Sure thing. Hurry and go help.
I got it covered. Out in one piece.
Well, I'm in. Now I just need to help that weakened Whooper Luxray told me about.
Hey,
I don't have time to investigate this right now. Okay, fine. Whooper loves to stay hydrated. Hey, you okay? What happened to you? Oh man, it's in bad shape. Need to unlock the door so I can call Tim and the others.
hey,
Yes, I can open the door from the inside. Hey Tim, Rachel, get in here. Is Whooper okay? Well, it's in pretty bad shape. Poor thing. What could have made it collapse like this? It must need water. See, Whooper's whole body is dried up. We need to get it some water ASAP. I'm pretty sure there's water on this floor. Yeah, let's go get some for Whooper.
okay.
The water should perk Whooper right up. Let's bring it some right away. Oh, good. It looks so much better. It says thank you. Thank goodness it's okay. What's this Whooper doing here anyway? Good question. Let's ask. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Whooper?
Okay.
Your skin looks all damp and healthy again. That's great to see. Huh? The air actually feels a little cooler next to Whooper. Thanks to its damp ability, Whooper can make the air around it more humid. Interesting. It actually feels pretty refreshing. Why are you here? What were you doing here in the first place, Whooper? Some humans captured it and brought it here against its will. Just like Darminiton and his friends. What a horrible thing to do. And they won't give it any water either, so it got weaker and weaker over time. Whooper usually lives in water. A sudden change in environment must have been tough for it. Do you know anything about Unitas, Whooper? Whooper says something was put on its back. After that, its mind went blank. That explained why it doesn't know anything about Unitas. I'm sure that something was a cube. Unitas must have been conducting experiments on this poor Pokemon.
Okay.
Whooper seems okay now, so we should get back to what we were doing. Right, we need to find the passcode to get downstairs. It might even be in this room, so we should look around. Why don't we try that desk first? It might have info we can use. Sounds good.
Yes.
I'm so glad Whooper's recovered. This is just one more reason we need to hurry and get down to the lowest floor. We can't let them get away with this. Yeah, we're trying to find a way down there right now. Just let me know if there's anything I can do. I'll help however I can.
Tim, over here.
Oh,
Whoa, look at this. What is it, Tim? A photo of the Aurora drop. They were talking about the Aurora drop earlier, weren't they? What's this all about? There might be some valuable info on this desk. What should we look at first?
oh,
It's a photo of Sableye. I think, yeah, this is the same Sableye I met in the police station. We were roommates, actually. But what's a photo of it doing here? There's something written on the back. Oh, you're right. It eats jewels, so watch out. Huh? What exactly are people supposed to watch out for? These documents are full of complicated-looking equations. Yeah, it'd take a specialist to make sense of all this. What's this? Something from the management team to the research team. Handle the Aurora drop with care and disinfect it. It may be coated with cramorant saliva. Be sure to finish before Mayor Myers comes to inspect. Huh? What's this? What's this folder? Let's see. It's labeled business plan. Hey, look at this page. These budget numbers are enormous. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. I wonder where this organization gets its funding. I'm not sure we can figure that out from this document alone.
oh.
This looks like a report about some experiments. But why is there another photo of the Aurora drop attached to it? Good question. How about you skim the report and see what it says? Did the Aurora drop fall from space? And a couple of other section titles. Namely, meteorites and extraterrestrial viruses, and the Aurora drop and meteoritic energy. The Aurora drop in outer space? I can't wrap my head around what this research is even about. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Seems like Unitas has been doing some really detailed research on the Aurora drop. They might have had something to do with its theft, too. Why don't we think about this for a second, Tim? If Unitas was involved in a jewel theft, what exactly was their motive? I'm curious about that, too. How are they planning to use the Aurora drop? Let's look back on what we found and think it over. Find any clues that might help us figure this out? They stole it to further their research. They stole it to cover a shortage of research funds. They stole it to feed Sableye.
Okay.
Maybe they stole the Aurora drop to further their research. I mean, take a look at this photo from the experiment report and this photo of the Aurora drop. Oh, it's the same jewel. Seems like they've been doing a lot of research about that jewel. But what in the world for? If we keep investigating this facility, I'm pretty sure we'll find out one way or another. Well, now we know why the Aurora drop was stolen. We still haven't found the passcode for the stairs. Let's really give this room a thorough search. Maybe we'll find the passcode somewhere.
Tim!
Oh,
There's a notice on the wall. In the event of fire or other emergency, an alarm will sound throughout the entire facility. If you hear the alarm, please evacuate immediately. As sketchy as this organization is, I'm glad they've at least got a disaster preparedness plan. Will everything be okay?
Don't worry. I'm gonna solve this case soon so you can go back home.
Thanks.
Hang in there.
oh.
There's an intercom here. It looks like we can use the intercom to broadcast to other rooms in the facility. Do you think we might be able to use this? I doubt there's anything else to find in this room. Yeah, you're right. Darn. There's no passcode in here, so I guess we can conclude that this isn't the standby room. In which case, the passcode ought to be in the room next to this one. But Unitas members are in there, right? Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get them out. Let's look back at what we've found so far and come up with a plan. Find any clues that might help us figure this out? Pour fire over the intercom. Take the passcode by force. Report Pokemon's escape over the intercom. Wait for the nightly maintenance checks. What if you use the intercom to report a fire in the facility? Everyone in the room would rush out of there, right? No, Tim, think about it. Those on the wall said that the alarm goes off during emergencies. Don't you think that something will be up if the alarm's not sounding? Now that you mention it, yeah, let me think again. Maybe we could wait until it's time for the cube's maintenance inspection. Remember, that notice on the wall said they'd get checked every night. Seriously doubt we have that much time to wait. And even if we did, there's a decent chance we'd be found before then. Point taken, let me rethink this.
Okay.
What if we use the intercom to report that a Pokemon has escaped? A notice on the wall said that if a Pokemon escapes, everyone's supposed to drop what they're doing and try to recapture it. So if we told a little white lie over the intercom, everyone in that room would freak out and rush out of here. Yep, and while they're out, we can sneak inside and search the room.
Hey,
All right, let's use this thing to flush those guys out. Will Growlithe and the others be okay? Good point. They should probably stay clear of the stairs. Let's go let them know. Okay, we've got them all to move. Now those Unitas mooks won't run into them when they leave the room. Whew, okay, here goes nothing. Let's see. The number for the next door room is.
Hello, this is floor B1.
A Pokemon has escaped the facility. I need you on the first floor right away. All of you!
But we were told not to leave our posts.
Are you disobeying a direct order from your superior? Get yourselves up here now!
Yes, sir! Emergency! Mobilize and move out!
We did it.
they actually fell for it. Okay.
Sounds like it worked. Now that those unit disposals are gone, we can finally get into the standby room. Let's check it out before they come back. Okay, and we'll stop it there. This is Audap. You've been watching Detective Pikachu Returns, running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.